Where's the lighting? Okay, so like, okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys about that post that I did, Chiron Intuitions post that I reposted, and then I said, oh my god, this energy reminds me of a dream that I had, and it reminded me of a specific person. However, I don't know the specific people, so it could 100% be like not what I think at all about them, but the scenario can still help somebody. So, all right, there's this man and this woman that are like, okay, so there's a man and a woman. The man and the woman, like, they appear, it seems to me like the man and the woman, what the heck? The man and the woman appear to like really like love one each other. Love one each other? Love one another, right? A man and a woman, they appear to love one another deeply. However, the man seems to be a little bit insecure about the love, like about the woman's like loyalty to him. This is based off a dream. And so he is like very, what's the word? Protective. He is very protective of like the lady. But he can tend to be a bit abusive. It seems like the man, like he can tend to be a bit abusive. And I'm saying this based off of the dreaming and that reading to give me like further confirmation. So apparently, like this man appears like there's a young one and there's like an older man, and apparently like the younger man is like the backup of the older man. Not about, it's not like, like the love. It's not like about like the like, how do I put it? Like the woman. Okay, let me see how I put this because now I'm trying to like think about how the scenario was. So the woman in the okay, so the guy. Okay, so the older guy was in a car with the younger guy, which appeared to be like his son, right? And so then there's like a woman. Oh shit, this is gonna happen in the future. This is gonna be later on in life because the son is older in that picture. In that scenario, the son is older. The son may be young now, so this could be unless you have like an older son, like a son maybe like he got to be like minimum like 16, 17, 18, like just like a teenager. The kid is, but there's gonna be like a woman. There's a woman, the father, right? The father, the son, and the mother. So like it's like the father is like trying to catch the mother, like doing something, and it's like he's kind of shocked at the fact that like I don't know, something changed about like her smell, if that makes sense to anybody. Like something changed, and he like believed like she cheated on him. It kind of seems like based off of the dream that I had. And not but listen to the message from Chiron, that specific one, if you feel like this could be like something. Well, maybe you don't know because it seems like to me it's futuristic, but it could be somebody right now. But yeah, so it's like that. There's like, but mind you, this woman like really loves this man. So like she really, and like she's confused on why he would think that. But it could be that he just knows like what's gonna happen in the future. or someone is saying something that's not true, and the person that's saying there's something not true. Oh shit! Someone becomes like a stepfather. Someone becomes like a stepfather, but like I think the person that becomes a stepfather and the person that the woman is currently with, they have no, like they both have an idea, but the woman is confused because in the dream, I was the woman, right? I was the woman, and I was walking and I saw my stepdad, and I was like, and he was like, "Oh, you're gonna need me. You're gonna need me." So I don't know. Sometimes in the dream, like I play like multiple roles, but one scene in the dream, I was like the girl. I was the woman that was in love with the guy, and at the same time, I was the woman that like he was like looked like he about to beat up because it seemed like something had happened. And then it's like she freed herself, me in the dream, which is not me because I'm not in this scenario, but she freed herself from this man that she really loved. And then she started walking down a path trying to find something. And here comes my stepdad. And he's telling me, you're going to need me. So I don't know. It could be like someone's going to, like, I don't know. It could be like a loving relationship that you could be in, but it's not the healthiest, like, for real. But anyways, this don't really gotta like this probably this could hit, but maybe not. But I know I gotta hit for somebody because when I heard that reading, it instantly brought me to that dream, and it has to do with like a party. It has to do with like oh shit. Okay, so it has to do with like a party. It has to do with like an event. Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, something like that. But I feel like I like there's like specific characters, right? So I'm gonna see it, so it's okay. Girl, you gotta go. What? You see what you said? Girl, you gotta go, Kiki. You're not gonna make no real friends. You're try unless you're really trying to make a channel. If you go into mental health, yeah, this is your way to speak out. Blah, blah, blah. Nah, I do this really because I can watch myself do. I can watch my videos later, which is like which is like kind of fine, you know. It's like progress videos. I don't really care about like friends. You know, we can go out like people are weird, so I'm good. Friends. Nah, but we appreciate your input. We're not taking no advice from nobody. But anyways, yeah. So the little download from the reading that. So if you guys like want to check that out, that'd be cool. Just like it. Another thing, I think it is. I do think I speak for fun. Like I speak to. If it was to, you're saying like for mental health, like if I'm gonna go outside and talk to people that I don't really like, know, like I do that already. It's not like, but like a real close friendship, I have that with myself. And like honestly, when you speak about like certain stuff, it helps you. Like speaking helps, and it also helps other people. Like you guys don't know me. I don't know how you guys feel when you guys hear stories about other people, but I don't like internalize it and think about these people. Oh my god, like look what happened to them in their life. Unless I care, like unless I don't like them, right? I was like, yeah, look at them, horrible ass scenario for a horrible ass person. But if I don't know them and I have no negative, like I don't feel nothing negative about anybody, you know, I'm just like it's just like listening for us. Like not, it's just information. It doesn't change my view of a person. It doesn't change my view of like. It's just like okay, that's what you're going through. Unless I actually like the person. Unless I like the person, depending on what the person is for me, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, but just general people, like speaking like speaking their story, and I'm just listening to them. Like, okay, like we could be friends. That's not even, and to your point, not friends, but like I don't care like what you do. I'm not judging this person. So yeah. So yeah, like I said, I feel like people should speak in general because like you got to get it out of your system, and you can't go up to people in real life and be like, yeah, so my dog died, and now I'm here at this bar because they're gonna look at you like, why are you telling me this? Go like, you know what I'm saying? So that's contradictory on its own. So yeah, if you don't have like a social circle, whatever that you can talk to about like stuff, you would go to like a therapist or you would go to a counselor or some shit, a pastor, whatever. You will seek counsel, but if you are your own counsel, you can put yourself on public display, and it's like whatever. It's not really a big deal. Because people, I don't know, like most people, like you can feel a feeling and then you let it out, and then that's it. It leaves the emotion and everything is like right there in that moment, and things change like within one day. Things can change within an hour depending on the information that you receive. So that's literally life right there. So yeah, but yeah, whatever you say. But anyways, so yeah, that's like the whole, that's like the connection with that one though. The whole, I'm trying to think if I'm missing something, some part of the like the connection, and also like the dream with like the grocery store being closed, but 11:11. There was an okay, so there you go. All right, so per like research, 11:11 means that you're like in alignment as well. Like 11:11 reminds you of being in alignment. So the fact that the grocery store in the dream was closed, right? But I knew that it was 11:11. It's like, I guess it's like, what is the word called? Like divine timing. Like at the right time, it's gonna open. Like at the right time, 11:11. It looks close. We're like, oh my God, where's the miracle? Where's the 11:11? The wish, whatever, whatever. But it if it's like alignment, which it makes sense for it to be like alignment 11:11. Like it's like seeing a shooting star. Like that's something that you don't necessarily see. So that's why you make a wish. It's like alignment. So you're aligned with the clock or whatever. So, huh? No, but yeah. So what was I saying? But yeah, so it's like that. So it could be like that too. Like some things like closed, but it's like alignment for it to be like that. And I know like these things could like relate to. I don't know how it relates to me. I'm not gonna lie. So that's why I'm kind of just telling you guys because I don't really understand it. But I've been doing like a little bit like of research or whatever, and that's what I'm kind of getting. So yeah. So also back to like a person that I seen in my dream. So like I was able to like see in the dream, right? I was looking through like a peephole, and you know how they say it's like the eyes are the window through the soul. So I was looking through the peephole or whatever, and it's like looking deeper into this person. Like, what do you see? This specific person, which is an archetype of a person, which is crazy. But yeah, they're an archetype of a person, of people for sure. Like many others, like with the similar archetype as this individual. And so I guess it's just letting me know about the archetype, but I can't tell you about the archetype because I don't know how to explain it in a way that you guys will get it. I mean, I could use like a real person that I don't know in real life, so I can't really. I know a person in real life, but you guys don't know them. And then there's like another person that I could use too that you guys would know that I believe falls under this archetype, but I don't want to do all that. It's like acting like I know somebody that I don't know. But I can tell you the negative aspects, not how they present. I'll tell you like the negative aspects from like this, like so from what I see. So like inside of this home, because mind you, I'm peeping like through the, like the eye is one of the soul. So I'm looking at the little eye thing through the like at the through the door. I'm looking at the little eye thing, right? So I'm looking through the eye on the door. Oh, well, that's crazy. I'm looking through the eye through the door, and then I see like a lot of like it's very spacious, like big tables, like boom, 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 like like it looks like that. And so everything was also blue, which blue is like a color of like calmness, like also like peace. And there was once where I went into this like place, and there was a man standing there, and he like broke glass. So like breaking of glass, like I know like you guys are like Greek people, I think it is, like the Opa people, like they throw glass and they break it for like what's that thing called? For like weddings and stuff, like celebration and stuff like that. But this seemed like more so like negative. Like it was more so like, all right, so back to the type of person, the house that I was in and whose houses belong to. This person was a person that's like they seem, I'm not gonna say how they present, but but they were like actually like very destructive, in very subtle ways, like right, like just like destroying you, but no one will see that how they're destroying you type of vibe. So it was kind of like the breaking of the glass. I was inside, and the man he just like literally grabbed the glass and just threw it, smashed it, and I'm just looking at him like, why would he do that? So like how like glass will treat with like fragile. It's like this type of person, the archetype of who I'm talking about. No one will know that, mind you, behind closed doors. You don't know what happens. Oh, that's crazy. Behind closed doors. Okay. So behind closed doors, like the most fragile parts of you will be broken. if you were to like give yourself to this type of archetype of a person. And honestly, like I hope you just like you can see the signs of it. Like I would have to like see the person. I don't know. I can tell you though, off of one look, if they fall into this destructive ass archetype. You know, just a look, the voice, even how they look. Like I know people like know that, but like there's a certain look as well to like certain things. Like genetics are very like dominant, you know. So Cain and Abel, I'm sure like I'm not gonna go too into it because I really don't have any like proof for real. But my son is like the proof. And also I keep hearing about how like there's like people and this is not like well, I mean this is spiritually as well. Like but spiritually I get specific people. Spiritually I get specific people that do this. But like we really do live in a world where like if some one thing is happening to me, it could be happening to somebody else, and not the same exact thing, but the same energy. You get what I'm saying? Similar to what I was talking about, like the signature, like the archetype of a person. Not like on some weird, like not some like, oh, this is the alpha, this is the omega archetype, this is the mistress, the emperor. Like no. Like real people, like real shit, people that you encounter, personalities that you actually will encounter. Not on some INTG, none of that bullshit. This is like soul shit, like from your soul. Like who do you belong to? Who are you? How do you present yourself? Like what path? What? Yo, it's crazy though, because the way that it breaks down as well, you could even like because let's say you're a specific artist. No, it's because like there's some people that are more like dominant in different ways. Like some people are more dominant spiritually, where they who they are, like who they are, they embody that archetype to the fullest. Versus there's some people that are like not as spiritual, really. Like I don't like they're not as spiritual. I'm not gonna say they're not as spiritual, but they're not as spiritually led as they are by their environment. You know, 'cause some people have like the ability to like be good, like be I don't want to say I don't know I want to say agile, but like be like good at both. So then some people like give away, like they will turn away from like the spiritual and then turn like just fully delve into like their physical nature, and so that gives them a whole different archetype as well. But their spiritual archetype is still there, which is like untapped and needs to be developed, and that's for like a lot of people, most people. Like it even tells us that in the Bible. Like some people are so like out there, like some people forget it so much that yeah, because you wouldn't be able to like because if you believe everything is really spiritual first, I mean unless you're like an atheist, right? But if you believe everything is like spiritual first, then you understand what I'm saying. Like the only reason you even have the ability to do anything like of grand stature is because spiritually that door has been open for you, and if you neglect it, you know no, I'm home. I gotta no, I look, you gotta use the bathroom, but I'll chat to you guys later. I'm gonna start doing more like these type of messages. I kind of like it, and tomorrow I'm gonna